the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is January 16, 2026. It is 1:15 a.m. Alright, so I made my list late last night, so let's go straight on Twitter. Okay, so this is the first tweet. It is how Meghan Sussex doesn't even live on that aisle, yet still elevates its people and their companies, helping them be seen and thrive globally. Meghan, a most gracious Duchess. Okay, she's making reference to the BookMark that Meghan collaborate with Wells company. I have several other several other videos that I highlighted. There might even be some tweets making reference to it on the list here. Let's see some of the responses. There's that. Live more, complain less, more smile, less stress, less hate, more bless. Absolutely. That family are still benefiting from the Sussex's philanthropic work globally because of Harry. And Meghan as well, because they talk about Meghan every day. The irony is that the same excellent humanitarian work done by the Sussexes is exposing the mediocrity, laziness, greediness, and sense of entitlement of the left-behind royals. The real queen of that bitter isle lives in California. That's for sure. What is this? Okay. So there was a video about it. My last, yesterday's list, couple of videos making reference to that. Some squaddies were making reference to, what is it? The board game will be seeing more of the Duchess instead of the Isle. The squad be making funny tweets. Okay, I'm gonna add this to the list. I just saw it. but I only seen screenshot of images of it. Okay, so let's see here. New Insta story. It's girls night playing mahjong for Meghan and her friends. I can't help but notice all the gorgeous rings. Alright, it's 23 seconds. I hope there's no music. So pretty much she shared it on, you know what, let me just go on Instagram and see. Probably on her personal, I don't know, for some reason on IG, my Instagram. There are times I pass 600 and then it keeps on going down in terms of followers. I really don't care that much about that, but I don't know. My numbers never go up. Okay, did she put any? Oh, could be like a, let's see. Maybe this. Okay. Oh, I have some tweet making reference to this. Okay, Prince Harry visit local Santa Barbara fire station with John Mills, co-founder and CEO of Watch Duty, to see firsthand. Oop, it went too fast. When I'm editing, I could create a screenshot and I'll read it over my thing. Okay, so these are other people talking about it. Oh, what's her name? I think her name is Emily or something. Not Jessica. What's her name? One of Meghan's, I think one of her very first major super fan. Alright, let's go into that. Okay, maybe it's somewhere here. Did I mute it? Maybe I did. Where's the audio? I don't see it. Oh my god, this is good. As ever, there's the wine. You know what I'm laughing at? The setting. Because when I show you picture of my food, what I'm eating in the moment when I come from the gym, it doesn't look nothing like that. Okay. So where did she put the video? Oh, there's the audio. Okay, so there's music. It must have been that clip that I saw on, okay, LL Cool J. Okay, so there's more people talking about it here. Can I read more? Okay. Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry visit local firefighters. Harry visit local Santa Barbara fire station alongside John Mill, co-founder and CEO of Watch Duty, to see firsthand what firefighters face in emergency situation. During the visit, Harry explored brush trucks, rescue ATVs, and thermal search and rescue drones, gaining insight into the tool that challenges the firefighters. It's very small. Watch Duty app provides first responders with real-time information and situation awareness, helping them make faster, smarter decisions. When every second counts, firefighters highlight how essential Watch Duty is for protecting communities during the emergencies. Watch Duty also expressed pride in its ongoing partnership with Archwell Philanthropies, who supported the platform during the devastating LA fires in 2025, and emphasized its commitment to supporting firefighters on the front line. Okay. Very small. Alright, so done with this. Back to that. So I didn't see the video, so some squaddies already grabbed it when it first came. Could have been since yesterday, so it may not be there on their Insta story. So okay, it's playing over. Yeah, it's playing over. Okay, there's JTB. This makes me want to learn how to play mahjong. That's an ad. Maybe because of the resolution, the tiles look like little tiramisu bites. Okay, I don't know any of these games. It makes me feel like it's an Asian board game. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same game, but I play mahjong on my phone and I'm addicted to it. Okay, that's funny. I can't help but notice how beautifully manicured the nails are. I haven't even noticed the rings, lol, but now I see, and you're right, the rings are lovely. I don't wear rings, but I do appreciate a good manicure on others. My hands will never look like that. I know, right? I'm not in Insta, so I appreciate this post. But they say she didn't have friends. Alright, so I add this on my list. So let's go to the next one. 23, yep, I added. TikTok. Okay, so there's Erica. Let me pause this. Oh my god, this is long. I kid you not. I legit wondering why Meghan then doubled the sage honey with the lemon ginger on her latest launch. Instead, she pairs sage with peppermint. Erica's recent experience may offer clues. Oh, and did you catch the shade? Alright, let's see here. Let me just say, I'm not on TikTok. That you guys should know by now. But many of the squatties who do reviews about Meghan's product, it's always top notch. Always top notch. 6 minutes and 23 seconds. Screenshots, okay? Let's listen.
Hey, Sussex Squad. So for those of you who were on the live on Monday, do you remember what I sound like? Remember I said I think I'm coming down with something? And you guys were like, oh yeah, we can hear it. True story. That night I got progressively worse. I had this cough was bad. And the head splitting, nasal congested, profusely sweating, all the signs that I am probably coming down with something. And because here in America, people don't mind sending, AM emails, at about midnight, I sent my team an email and told them I am likely not going to be in the office for a few days because I think I'm coming down with this bug that's out there. They totally understood. And so I already had it in my, calendar to scratch it out. I'm going to be homesick. I just knew I was going to be out of it. Just there's no coming back from this. This is probably going to last a week or two, just like everybody else's illness is lasting. My husband, who is now getting concerned about my cough, says, sit up. I'm going to help you get through this. And I'm just like, first of all, let me go to the guest bedroom. He's like, don't be silly. Lay next to me. He put on Netflix. We're watching that. What is it called? His and Hers. Oof. Anyway, he says, I'm going to go make you some tea. Really quick. I'm going to go make you some tea. And I said, okay. Now, by this point, I have not taken any medicine because I'm not big on taking cold and flu medicine because to me, the shit don't work. Anyway, and it just leaves me with a bellyache. So he goes and makes me tea. He's screaming across the room, what type of tea would you like? And I said, I don't care. Tea is tea. And so he's like, okay. So he said, I'm going to give you the as ever honey. You're running out, by the way. And I said, that's okay. I got some more coming. So he steeps the peppermint tea for me, and he put some honey in it. He told me, he's like, I put honey in it, but I didn't ask him what type of honey. I'm like, oh, okay. But this is where it gets interesting. He has a spoon, and it's got this little gold nugget on it. I'm thinking it's like a lozenge or something. And he's like, here, suck on this. What is it? I pick it up, and why is it sticky? He said, it's the honeycomb from the sage honey. Okay. Am I supposed to put this in the tea? He said, no, you're going to literally suck on it. And then when you get to the point where it's all wax, just spit the wax out and then sip the tea. I'm like, what? Because I've never eaten the honeycomb. I thought the honeycomb was just for decoration. I'm like, honey, I don't think I'm supposed to consume these. Like, you can. Go ahead. So I'm sucking on this piece of honeycomb. And just like he said, the waxiness and all of that. So I put it in a napkin. And I sip this tea. So I'm propped up. We're watching TV. After about an hour, my husband says, you're not coughing anymore. And I'm like, yeah, but that's because I'm sipping tea. Like, once I stop sipping this, it's going to be back to business. He's like, okay, whatever. We stay up a little bit longer. He looks at my cup, notices it's empty. Would you like another cup? I say, yeah, sure. And he gets up and he says, I'm not going to put honey in this one. This is just going to be straight tea. No lemon, no sugar, no nothing. Not that there was sugar in the first one, but we're just going to just leave it plain, all right? I'm like, okay. I didn't care at this point. I was kind of fading out and getting tired. So he brought me the second cup of tea, and was it strong. It's like, I took one sip of the peppermint, and it went straight up to my, I'm like, whoa. He's like, yeah, I steeped it a little stronger this time. Just finished the cup. And I'm like, oh, it's so strong, I can't. He's like, yes, you can. Drink it. So I drank that whole cup of just straight peppermint water, right? I go to sleep. So I wake up, I think about 8:45, and my daughter's off to school. My husband's gone. He texts me, and he's like, hey, how you feeling? And I'm just like, right now, not terrible. So I get up, I take a shower. And my throat's not hurting. I'm not coughing. My head's not hurting. On top of that, my nasal passages feel so much better. I can smell. Wait a damn minute. I know damn well this tea did not do all this. I know damn well, because you got to be careful, right? Because people don't like the idea of little things like that healing people. So I was like, nah, he put something. I said, honey, what did you put in that tea? He said, nothing but the tea and the honey. I didn't add anything else. I said, I feel good. He said, you sound better. So I'm going to just go ahead and say this. Meghan, you know your tea is good. You know your tea, because I've never drunk her tea sick. I've always just had a cup just because, a just because cup. I have never had it while I was sick. I think Meghan knows that peppermint with that sage is a cold and flu suppressor. Now, she can't say that in her details.
That's right.
But I'm telling you right now, it healed me up. And I'm not saying this so y'all can go run and buy it. Look, one of the kits is already sold out. But let me tell you, I have been sick many a years. I have had honey and tea many a years to help with little, nasal stuff. None of that shit worked. None of it. This is the first time that a tea and honey has cleared me the fuck up, and not only did it clear me up, my ass is back at work. I was supposed to have the whole goddamn week off. I am back to work. So don't ask me why I buy Meghan's products, because I have been buying everyone else's honeys, everyone else's teas, and none of them has ever healed me up like that elixir right there. True testament. Take it or leave it, I don't care. But those who remember how I sound Monday are probably like, damn, girl. Anyway, let me get back to work. Thank you, Meghan. Bye.
Yeah, I understand why she said Meghan will not give that disclaimer that her tea heals and things like that. So people don't come and sue her and said, oh, this then do that, this then do this. So it's one of her fans who... Yeah, when I do get sick, I get sick. But very rarely I get sick. But I understand her. And around this time, it's flu season. They usually come, the clinic usually call for the kids to come get their flu shot and or whatnot. All right, bundle of course is sold out, but peppermint and sage still available for individual purchase. Okay, thank you for the information. I have had this cough for the last few days, and over-the-counter medicine I have been taking did not improve it at all. I will definitely try Meghan's peppermint tea with honey. There's her thing here. What do you call this? Her receipt. Definitely. And this person said they steep the lemon, ginger, and peppermint together, and it works wonders for their health. Other people are saying it. Okay, I need to put that on my community board. I got sick also. I mixed the peppermint with the ginger tea with honey. OMG, I felt better the next day. I hope people understand that. The squad understand. The squad level-headed. But the derangers, so they don't come and say, this didn't help, Meghan said this. Or it's not Meghan who's putting this information out. She's just saying, I'm selling this. It's her friend who's giving that testimony. I just have to say, I'm a straight woman, but Erica is so beautiful. Majority of the squad is, when they put their pictures out there, they are healthy, they take care of themselves. Her eyes, OMG, and so well spoken that I will watch her, listen to her, read the phone book. She's fantastic and such a great supporter of our fave. Love her. Erica is very pretty. She has a great media personality as well. I wish she was on YouTube or tap from some of the larger media outlet for commentary on Meghan. She's always on point. I'm not talking about myself. Me, I just share the tweets and things like that. But JTB of other squaddies are pretty good. Right? That was wonderful to see. That was wonderful to see. Sound like I need to stock up on the honey though. I have the peppermint tea. I have one more tin left, but more coming. Also use the last bit of sage honey today. Was gonna throw out the honeycomb, and boom, saw Erica's video. I got sick also. I mixed the peppermint with the ginger tea with honey. OMG, I felt better the next day. A mix. Gotta try for sure. That's awesome. You feel better. Okay, so I will be putting this out
Hey,
for.
Sister Squad.
Oops.
So,
Let me pause and do it now. Okay, I just shared it on my community board. Okay, so I'm done here. Let's go to the next tweet. Many times I said that if I don't do it in the moment, otherwise I will not do it. I will forget. All right, next tweet. Big applause for Meghan Duchess of Sussex in her first launch of 2026. Her beautifully crafted bookmarks, designed entirely by her, sold out in minutes. A true reflection of her creativity and vision. In one of the videos I did yesterday, I did look into that. She partnered with a company, I believe Wells, and I look into the company. The company buy the leather that they make their product from Europe, and based on what I read, there's no specific name of company from Europe that I came up with, that I found that they purchased directly from, but it just said that that particular whoever they buy it from, what do you call this, sustainable, okay, I'm paraphrasing, this is the way that I put it in my head, is that where they buy the leather from, they follow some sort of sustainability protocol kind of thing. Go to my last video because I did read it from Google. Okay, what's this got to do with Invictus? What? Where did she say Invictus? Big applause to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, in her first launch of 2026. Her beautiful crafted bookmarks, designed entirely by her, sold out in minutes. A true reflection on her creativity and vision. Okay, where is Invictus? Nothing. What are you going on about when OP original post didn't say anything about the Invictus? Okay. Ay, it's my spelling. Alright, this is me. I had to read her caption twice. Nothing in the caption said anything about Invictus Games. What are you on? Alright, so that's that. Let's black it as well. Probably a deranger. Okay, let's continue. Well, there is our good sis, Meghan, bringing revenues and biz to the UK. Who would have thought? Alright. It is such a simple thing, a bookmark, but it's a reminder to enjoy the quiet and simple things in life. You need to make more. I always miss out. LOL. Copy entirely by her. There's the laugh, bookmarks. Okay. And all of us or anybody else who's dismissing her work, whatever, we could all laugh as we want. However, Meghan, on the other hand, is cashing in. Okay, so that's that. This is the simple mindset of these people. They want huge, big finished product. Okay, but the little steps to get to the big thing, they don't want to do it. The other day in one of my videos, I was talking about how I think I even mentioned Beckham, just as opinion based. You know, I don't follow him and I don't know much about his past, but before he made it big as a huge professional soccer player, football player, he probably did a lot of work to bring his skills up, where he got picked to be, to be on a team. But at that time, when he was doing, as a young man, practicing, building up his skills and stuff like that, well, I sort of mentioned William, will not want to get involved in this aspect. But now that he's a superstar, he's making a lot of money. He no longer plays soccer anymore. Now he wants people with big names to be next to him. And I think at that time I put some pictures of Tom Cruise and some other big names and Beckham. The little things add up to become big things. All right, the derangers are laughing about the bookmark, but okay, $18. Okay, $18. Meghan Sussex sending the UK media and royalists into a tizzy over the as ever bookmark made in the UK selling out in minutes. Originally posted by Martin Gao at Ministry of Hacks UK on TikTok. Okay, so let's listen. There was a tweet that I read in one of the videos I did yesterday there's a company in the UK. It seems like they're buying Meghan's product. There's no affiliation with us ever at all, but it seems like they are selling Meghan's product. So that particular person who put the tweet said, do your own research. She put her warning and said she doesn't know. She came across it and she shared it. And I did the same thing, share the tweet on my video. Okay, so let's listen to this. Over under the radar doing her business. All right.
Morning friends, happy Wednesday. How the heck you doing? I bet you're better than the crisis and the PR teams at Kensington Palace and Buckingham Palace, because I can absolutely guarantee this tiny bookmark has sent them into a spiral, and they will be very busy coming up with their own plans, which will be absolutely rubbish, by the way.
Okay, he's highlighting one of the squaddies tweet. Made in the UK, now watch them lose their heads that she had been over under the radar doing her business. All right, let's listen. Oh, well, it started already, but I just wanted to let you know that it's one of the squaddies. I actually follow her.
Over the next few weeks. Before we carry on, thank you to SK over on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, because we don't steal other people's work, right? That's not nice. Thanks, SK, for setting us up with this wording and this montage of images. So, from 5,000 miles away, Meghan has decided to resell a bookmark that's made in the UK. It's actually made in Wales, which is part of the UK. Wales is a fiercely independent country. They have their own parliament. They have their own government. If you're Welsh watching this, I love your country. It's off the scale beautiful.
Okay, I just learned something here. Thank you, Martin. I just learned something about the part of the UK here. Let's continue. A little geography here. I know it's part of the UK, but in terms of how he described it, different parliament, different government and all of that, thank you. All right, let's continue.
And in this master stroke of genius, Meghan's done more for British business in this post, in this deal, than the entire working British taxpayer-funded royal family, all of them, have done in a year. Meghan's done more in this post, these are all sold out by the way, than the entirety of the British non-working royal family have done for British businesses in a year. Let that sink in. Off the scale madness. As ever, comments are open. My opinion's not important. Yours is. Let me know what you think.
That's a very good point that he highlight here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I had to pause for a second. I started scrolling down. Some of the tweets that are under this post are highlighting the leftovers thing, so I don't want to share that. Okay, so there were 2 responses under that post. It's all about the leftovers, so I don't want to share it, so I don't give myself work when I'm editing later. So I just pause the video, look at the comments, and then so I don't have to highlight it. Next tweet, because I know either I'm gonna black or cut it out. Alright, let's pause this GIF. After seeing this article, I'm sure the royals are sitting there in their moldy castle thinking what a lot of people are thinking. Alright, let's see here. Daily Mail. Meghan Markle launches $18 leather bookmark handmade by small New Forest brand amid rumors she's planning to return to the UK this year and sells out in minutes. There's that. We screwed up. That's the leftovers who's saying that. Alright, they screwed up big time, but I'm not sure they get it even now. Exactly. Yeah, they don't. Why am I always the last to know about this as every product drops? Then everything sells out. Did you sign up for her emails? Yes, but I guess I didn't open that one. Okay. Backs of shame. Backs of shame. Okay, I'm glad they did, because I hate to see Meghan's and her kids unhappy, miserable, staying in that racist, archaic institution. Meghan never looked like she looks now. She now oozed true happiness. When they were in the UK, she looked happy, but a different kind of happy. Perhaps before all the headache. Alright, perhaps it's because she liked what she was doing and because she was with Harry, but the happiness looked different now. Yep, right? Are you sure they are that self-aware? Good point. Don't forget when she wore the Welsh brand and handmade jeans, Hugh denim in 2018, where Meghan is concerned, everyone eats, even them haters, what a giver. Alright, so that's an ad. This is the last one that I have for this video. So I'm probably gonna put this on PYTE. And my list is still long. Alright, let's see this. Talk of the town, Prince William and Kate are separated. No if about it. They may never announce it, but if you know, you know. Alright, so let's listen to this. For my sake, I'm gonna say allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
I think there's something going on with the royal family right now, specifically with William and Kate, and I want to gossip about it. There's been 3 pretty negative articles recently from reputable sources, and we're not really used to seeing that in the UK. I wonder if there's something bubbling under the surface. I'm going to summarise these 3 for you, and the last one is tea, royal tea. First of all, just a few days ago, Cosmo US ran an article with the headline, Prince William was known for his outbursts in his marriage to Kate Middleton. The article quotes an interview with a former royal photographer, who is the one who says this quote, William known for his outbursts in his marriage to Kate. The article seems to suggest that there's tensions going on behind the scenes. What's weird is, although this Cosmo article is from just a few days ago, the interview that it's referencing with the photographer is from the summer. In that interview, the photographer also said that William was aggressive with staff, but for some reason Cosmo didn't include that bit. Secondly, there's an opinion piece in iNews, which is a British newspaper. The headline says William has control of the media. There's nothing groundbreaking here, but being a British media outlet, there wouldn't be. The British press tends to just hint at something going on. The article basically says that if journalists want access to William and Kate, they have to only do light, fluffy pieces. No shit, Sherlock. This article is also from just a couple of weeks ago, and given that there's just a lot of press about them at the moment, which seems to be hinting at something, I just think the timing is interesting. But it's article number 3 that really got me. This is the list, and the headline is, Kate Middleton attempts to settle down the latest divorce rumour, first public outing of 2026. It references online rumours that the couple are living apart, and quotes an unnamed insider that say they are putting off divorce for the sake of the children. It also references that interview with the photographer about William's anger issue. And let me end by saying there have been rumours about William's anger issues for many years, and they really reach fever pitch around that Where's Kate hysteria in 2024. If you want a deep dive on what the streets were saying and what the rumours were about William's anger issues, then comment below.
I think some of the headlines she mentioned, I highlighted in some of my videos. There's that here. They may never announce it, just like Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. He lived with Lady Penny. Said for them both to be living in such life. Yeah, in one of the videos I was saying that. I don't think they live their true selves. And it's very a shame where you cannot live your true self. You have to pretend. Royalists know the truth. They're just not going to admit it. So they will always deflect, distract, and gaslight. These are the same people who will swear on their grandmother's grave that Diana cheated first and the Queen and Philip slept in the same bed until he died. Alright, so true. Meghan Markle will be divorcing Harry to try to trap William. Post haste to become Queen Consort. What the hell? Are you freaking kidding me? Meghan doesn't need that. Meghan is someone who prefers her peace. Look at this. I mean, I think that's been going on for a long time. I think around 2023, they were leading of announcing it, and then something happened and they prevented from going further. Because there were a lot of tweets that I was reading, that not just the squad tweet, okay, when the squad shared their screenshot of the derangers or the royal rats type of headlines that come under my timeline, and I share them with you. So I was reading some of this. It seems like it was leading where they will make it public, and then something happened. They never did. It seems like they rebrand to change the narrative. And then the way William and Kate were acting publicly, like this one for instance, sort of show you that, yeah, he's done. And many times in some of my videos, I keep on saying, he can't even pretend. And I give prop to Kate, who's pretending. If this is the narrative, well, she needs him more than William needs her. But at least she's trying. Okay, I have to give that. But I don't wish that on any woman, to put up with this nonsense. Let me show you. There'll be screenshot. Okay, I muted. Okay, there she is trying to touch his butt. He's like, don't touch me. Two people carrying that small little trophy. How amazing to have such inside info. I mean, whatever. The same way when Diana and Charles was no longer living together for years, Willie is doing the same thing his father had done to his mother. If you can add 2 plus 2, it's obvious. Okay, so I just added one more tweet to the list. I grabbed it from the other list because I think it will fit better here than the next one. The next video that I'm gonna do is gonna make reference to Harry's lawsuit. Poor Anne Boleyn, she got her head chopped off, and all it took to bring down the British monarchy was a jar of jam, flour sprinkles, and a little melanin. I posted that on my computer, but I thought that was funny the moment that I saw it. There's me here. Well, I saw it 8 hours ago. Oh my god. True story in the making. Laughing my ass off. LOL. There's that. I know she's pissed AF. Lost her head when flour sprinkle would have done the tricks. The squad or something. Come now, don't underestimate the power of flour sprinkles. Is it crazy for me to think Anne Boleyn had melanin and that's the reason why she had her head chopped off? I can't help thinking that because of the timeline of the 15th century. What your enemies don't understand is every time they put their mouth on you, it moves God's hand in your favor. That's a very good one. Who knew? Now you're gonna make me, there's that here, cry. There's that. People are laughing. Okay, so that is it. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for peace. That's it. That came really quick. Usually I have to think. I do not want a long one. Let's do this one. Oh my god, this it's kind of small. A prayer for peace and calm. May today there be peace within. May you trust your highest power that you are exactly where you are meant to be. May you not forget the infinite possibilities that are born of faith. May you use those gifts that you have received and pass on the love that has been given to you. May you be content knowing you are a child of God. Let this present settle into your bones and allow your soul the freedom to sing. Dance, it is there for each and every one of you. Amen. All right, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe. I think I'm going to put this on PYTE. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that is it. The next video that I'm going to do is this. In the next video, this is the tweet I'm going to start with. I think I have some tweets that are scheduled. Okay, I'm going to start with this. Prince Harry to give evidence in lawsuit against Daily Mail next week. Voters. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for watching.